Happy to see you all here today. Let's get started. It will be warm and cozy. We are many people in this room today. Yeah, but let's start. I'm Dahlstrand, and I'm a UX and UI designer at Oh My. That's my agency. And I also a partner at People, who is the agency group, the collective, here in Sweden and some other countries like Finland, Norway, and England, I think. I make websites for the most, and also brand identities. I'm a designer for a long time back, like a classic art director. But now I'm working mostly with just digital products like apps and websites, and many e-commerce sites. If you are from Sweden, maybe you know Stockholm Film Festival. That's one of the sites I made, and other stuff. But that's the one people recognize. So, people. We shorten it to PPP. This is more of a test, you know, in the bar. If you can have another beer, can you say people? Then it's okay. That's our parties. No, just kidding. A different kind of agency collective driven by curiosity. And here is our agencies with different kind of focus. Some is like Kräng are doing e-commerce, but they don't have any designers. I am their designer often, but I work at Oh My in Stockholm. But we also have other offices in Sweden and Norway and Finland. But enough about that. Let's talk about some dark things that are not that positive in many ways. We are going to talk about dark patterns and dark UX. What is it? And also the consequences of them. They are many in many levels. But also, of course, you will have some examples of good design. What can we do instead of this manipulative, bad design? And also a gray area. There is not just black and white here. Yes, I think everybody here have experienced dark UX and dark patterns sometimes. It has many names: sneaky UX, dark patterns, dark UX, manipulative design. I would like that you can turn around and tell a person behind you, like you can turn to each other and you, and say hi, your name, why you're here, why are you here and listen to this, and also when was the last time you had a dark UX experience? Yeah, turn around and say hi. Okay, guys. We can keep going now. Hello! I love this volume here. Come back to me now. Come back. Come back. Okay, I think some of you have some really interesting things to talk about. Hi, guys. Let's start. Let's start. Love this volume. Love this excitement. Love your energy. Now we have something really nice to talk about in the break, right? Get together and have some new contacts. Yes?
I feel I'm just here for her. I'm an IT technician, so I don't know anything. Can someone explain what dark UX is for?
Absolutely. We're going there now. So, excellent question. And you are a big part of this too. Every person who has something to do with a digital product, even if you are a client, a user, a customer, a project leader, a developer, a front-end developer, a UX designer, you know, everybody has a role in this in different ways. But exactly, for the first, we need to understand what it is and what ethical design is. Because there is this gray line when it becomes unethical and when it becomes something that is illegal and dark design. So, we can talk about how many times a day are you using a product like Instagram or something else. We can talk about how many hours you're spending with this kind of product. We can talk about the information they have about you. What can they see? Can they see where you are now? Can they see how many crowns you are spending on coffee? Can they see where you live? How many children you have? What terms have you agreed to? Do you know? No, I don't know either. Yes, agree. Are you paying for them? And why? How long? And how do you feel about it? We're going to talk about feelings because there is the gray line. If you feel good about something and you are pushed in a direction that's good for you and you feel good and it's okay, then it is okay. But if you are feeling sad, depressed, then it's not a good design. So, this is a gentleman, Asa Raskin, who is the creator of the infinital scroll, the endless scroll. He's apologizing. He's sorry for the thing he made, for everything he has made us feel. That's sad. I mean, it was a cool thing he invented, but it became addicting to us. And we also got a new term, brain rot. It's in the dictionary now. Have everybody heard about brain rot? No? Okay. It's a new word where you constantly look at your phone or something else and it's just rubbish. And you say your brain is rotting, that you don't get any facts out of it. You don't get any smarter. You just die inside. And of course, often on social media. Yeah. So a design that creates addiction is a dark pattern. Not ethical design. Because it gets us into it that much that we often can't, put it away. We have to put it up all the time and we can't quit. And that's something that we don't feel good about, but we need to do it anyway. So, dark patterns are features of interface design crafted to trick users into doing things they might not want to do. but which benefits business in question. So everything that, brings money to the client, to the business, but we feel sad or bad about it, but they make money. That's a dark UX. If they can trick us to do something we wouldn't do in the normal day life. So, there is many dark patterns. I won't go and tell you about everyone, but we're going to deep dive into 6 of these and how they work. Okay? I'm sorry, some of them is about Trump, but they are super clear dark patterns, so they are really good examples. The first one, confirm shaming. This is when a user emotionally manipulated into doing something they otherwise wouldn't have done. That's kind of, not super easy to understand, but here are some examples. Duolingo, we haven't seen you in a while. Do you still want to learn Spanish? Or take a 5-minute lesson, get back on track. Super sad, I'm crying because you are not here and doing the thing with our app. Donald Trump, a quick poll question. I stand with President Trump. Or I can choose, I believe Democrats and fake news. Do I really have a choice here? Can I really take a stand? No. We also have this, my medic would like to send you notifications. No, I prefer to bleed to death. We're shaming you. Hello, you lousy user. Want to stay on top of all the shit you actually care about? Sign up now. Obviously, or I'm boring. And this one is from a really great movie on YouTube who explains different dark patterns. And it's a guy, he walks by, a window from a store, and it says, Mom's Day, Mother's Day, buy chocolate. And he is thinking, no, I don't love my mother, so I don't buy the chocolate. Eller, yes, I'm a good son. I will buy this super expensive chocolate because that's the way I should do. So that's kind of confirm shaming. We are shaming the user to do the action we want them to do. Obstruction. This is super interesting. The user faces barriers or obstacles, making it difficult for them to complete their task or access information. One of the most, everyday life example is stores. When you walk into a store and you can't get to the checkout, you have to go through the whole store and look at every product everywhere, and you're not interested in buying shampoo. Maybe you want to, this product is broken, I want to refund it or something. But you have to walk this labyrinth of stuff to get there. IKEA, yeah, but they have their small halls, you can take shortcuts. There is a super good example, what's the yellow store? Rusta, in Kungens Kurva. Worthless. You're going in, there is the checkout, and you could, they have a glass wall here, so you have to take the, stairs up to the second floor, go through all the second floor to get to the stairs down, to get through the whole store to come to the checkout and quit. There is no shortcuts there. Super annoying. But also here we have Facebook. Review your data settings. I have one task. I have one thing I want to do, but it's super hard for me to find the action, the button that is for me and my action. Super hard. We also have Yahoo. They are really good examples in dark patterns overall. I want to cancel my subscription, and the primary CTA button is no cancel. No cancel what? Okay, I cancel the canceling of my subscription. Super hard to understand. And under yes, unsubscribe. Yes, unsubscribe. Hard to know where to click. I have one action that I want to do, but it's hard to do it. And also here, are you sure you want to skip this step? Yeah, obviously, because I just pressed the skip. And the other skip is kind of dark. And we also have import contacts. That's the thing I didn't want to do, but that's the thing with the color. And skip are next to it and doesn't have that kind of main focus. Roach Motel, hard to cancel. Roach Motel, I love this word, Roach Motel. Do you know what it is? You know roaches, kackerlackor? Roach, yeah. The traps that you have that you can take roaches and kill them are called Roach Motel. So they kind of get your roaches here and kill them. It's super easy for a user to sign up or start a subscription, but when they want to cancel or delete their account, it's impossible. Super hard. So you walk into this kind of beauty hotel where they promise you sandy beaches and drinks, but when you're in, they close the doors and lock you up. Here you have the New York Times. Super special offer, unlimited access to all the journalism we offer. And then you have a really good deal, yeah, of course we have. Subscribe now, cancel or pause anytime. And they have been so much in trouble for this because it's super hard to cancel this from them. Okay, you can't read this text, but it is still one to cancel. When you come further down, it's harder and harder. You're deep dive in the layers, deeper down. This is a super big thing out there. Amazon. If you have an account on Amazon, it's nearly impossible to delete your account, to get out of their system. There are hundreds of YouTube videos out there. It's tutorials of how you delete your account on Amazon. And here is a print screen on their, site and how they describe how you do. And when you read this, it's just, how can it be so hard? Go to close your account, sign in. Okay, step 1 and 2, not that weird. Review the products. What? And services associated with your account. If you still wish to proceed, you can select a reason. But the reason to delete your account is not in the drop-down menu. So you have to select another reason to come down further in the layer. And yeah, in the end, you end up to chatting with the person who have to delete your account. Super crazy. Pre-selection. This is one of the things I think the most of you have seen and experienced. A pre-selected default option is shown to influence the user's decision. If you just focus on your task, we can achieve 2 more business goals while we're at it. You know, you are going to check out in an e-commerce site, you're going to buy something, and when you proceed, there is a pre-selected, I would like to have the newsletter too. Yep. Skype, super annoying. You downloaded the Skype, and to continue, they have marked that you would like Bing to be the search engine and make MSN my homepage. Smooth. Skype is everywhere, and I own your soul.
Are you allowed to ask a question now, or?
Yes, do it.
I was thinking you are just showing pages from outside Sweden.
Yeah.
But I was thinking GDPR, if you think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
This is not allowed here in Sweden, right?
No.
It is, because you have the GDPR.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a data loss. We also have GDPR in Europe. But Klarna, totally Swedish, had a big fine not long that ago. Ryanair, on the Swedish market, also done this. So there is many companies who works here in Sweden as well who use this kind of dark patterns, and also Swedish companies.
So they're allowed to do it.
No, no, they do it anyway. No, of course not. But if nobody says anything, then we can proceed and trick our users because it benefits us, the companies. Trump again, sorry, but this is super clear. You're going to make a donation for his campaign. You write in $150. Make this a monthly recurring donation. Pre-selected for you. Yeah. Fake urgency and FOMO. The user is manipulated into acting quickly through a false sense of urgency created by a fake time limit. Hurry up, grab the deal. I think you all recognize this. Yeah. Just 1 room left. You have 20 seconds if you want to have free delivery. You know? And it's not true. No. Many of these are not true at all. So yeah. Forced action. The user wants to continue but can't unless they accept something they didn't ask for. No thanks, it's not an option. This is something I experience mostly in the apps, like notification reminders and stuff. And here you have some examples. Please turn on notifications, not now or okay. I can't say no, thank you, don't ask me again. They will, nudging me to do this because I can't say no. Windows, at least in the old computer and softwares, you were forced to do an upgrade, to download and restart the computer. You couldn't cancel or wait or choose yourself when it was a right time. Here you have a little, X. So maybe that will help to click that. I don't know. There is a lot of them. And every one of these are illegal. But it is super important that we all know about this, that we have named them so we can avoid them. And how did we even start? There are discussions out there on how we came this far to use dark patterns and trick our users to get benefits to the business and get money, earn money. And I'm into this one. I think A and B testing are one of the criminals here. It is a good thing. We want our users to easy do their task. That's why we are A and B testing. But when we are doing A and B testing for winning, to make more money out of our users, then we will invent these dark patterns. So, yeah, let's become more efficient. More efficient. Okay, if we try this, more efficient. Yeah, success. Now we have 50% more newsletters out there. We have 2 more shampoo bottles that we are selling in the cart when our users are checking out, and so on. Because we can see that we can hire our income with small decisions in how to trick the user. Yeah, of course. A lot of money. And this is because it's illegal. And the bills are sky high. So we have some examples. Many of these are kind of with cookies. Tracking and saving data. That's one of the most easy things to see and bring down so they can be fined. So here is Microsoft. They had a 60 million euro. Million? Is that the right one? Yeah. Here we have Google. $85 million for location data that I hadn't given them permission to follow and register. Karma. Pre-approved claims. 3 million. Here we have TikTok. Also a big fine. Cookie banner. It's a long list. This is just some of these. We have Meta, of course, with the really big number here, right? I don't know if it's that big because it's about children. If that's, more of a scam and we have Amazon, Europe. Also cookies. Saving data without your consent. Klarna, here in Sweden. It's about data transfer and automated decision making. But it's just not about the money. There is several other ways that we can feel bad about this about using dark UX. We have the personal level. The user, we are feeling sad. It's an addiction to us. We get depressed. We have a lack of sleep. And that's not good in the big terms of the health of people. We also have the corporate level, your clients that you're working with. If you're using these dark patterns, dark UX, it will cost them money. Negative PR, increased pressure on customer service. Of course, people are angry. They will try to reach you, email you, phone you in every way they can. Returns of your products and legal processes. And also the relationship, of course. Reports, blocking, lost trust and loyalty, quits and uninstalls, and also bad reviews. Bad reviews. So in the long term, a company who is using this kind of methods to get money will lost their relations with their clients, customers, in many ways. So, nope. And the winning here is that we know about these. We have awareness. We have named them, all the dark patterns. We know what they do. We know how to avoid them. And we can walk to a more ethical design when our users are feeling good. It's easy to do the right thing, and it's hard to do wrong in our applications. It should be, I think, an emoji here. Yeah? But there is good design. And now I would like to, give you some good examples instead of these dark. So let's head to the light path. Opt out, option out by default. Never turn something on for your user, like notifications, like reminders, sounds, autoplay on videos. Turn it off. Let them make the decisions. Clearly explain what, how, and why data is handled. Here's Google. It's my Google. And they have clearly put why they are using my data and for what. That's a good thing. Be clear. Don't be sneaky here. With super long text and small fonts and stuff. Calm the worry at the moment it arises. If you're going to sign up for something, let the user know that you never will share their information. It's easy as that. Just have a little sweet text. And also do it. I mean, you can't say it and then save their things and sell it, but yeah. Make it easy and smooth to drop out. I was talking to another colleague that loves anime, as I do. So I have this app called Crunchyroll where you can watch all the anime worldwide. Love it. But now I have some other focus, so I would like to, pause the prenumeration. Sad. But it's super easy. You just go into, I have a, Android. I go into my App Store. That's not what it's called, Play Store. To my payments and prenumerations, and I just pause, remove, delete. Also here, renew or delete. And he was like, oh, it's so hard to cancel my prenumeration on Crunchyroll. Where are you trying to do it? So maybe it is super hard to do it on their website. But here it's super easy. So they have something to work on their other platforms because the journey, the user journey, are not the same on the app as it is on the homepage. Are you sure you will no longer have access to this app? Yes, delete. Simple as that. Not super many decisions, or you have to, call the customer service and please, can you remove it? No, do you have bank ID? And easy, and button. Done. Make it easy and smooth to turn off harmful features. Like YouTube, they were better before on this. So I was searching for the button again. It's down here. A small, small arrow. This is pausing the autoplay, on the next video. So they have kind of minimized it. It's not clear what it does. So I have switched it off here. So if I want to have an autoplay on again, I will press this arrow. So not that super good UX, maybe, but there is a button. That's good. I can turn it off. Remind users gently before any renewal. That's a super good thing. There is apps you are going to download and use for maybe 2 months, like a training app or something. And then, oh, no, I don't want to train anymore. And you kind of forget about it. And the money will just disappear every month. And then you can have a kind, hello, now is the next time we will take some money from you. You can always update or pause or anything here. Be kind. Stop nagging if they show no interest. Duolingo again, they have some bad and good things, right? These reminders don't seem to be working. We will stop sending them for now. Thank you. Thank God. Send you 4 messages in 5 weeks every day, and you are not in the app. Okay, I will stop. Be clear about the costs and terms. This is Telia. When you're going in to look at the phone, it's kind of hard to see what does this price really mean, and how will it look like when the 12 month is over. What's the full price? Then they have kind of, it's a bit hidden. It's, at the bottom. But when you click here, you will have the full overview of all pricing. So that's a way to do it, but maybe highlight it more. And all we just want is to help the user, right? I feel that that's my job as a UX and UI designer. I have to take my users, my client users, and be their lawyer. When I'm sitting there, with a big project, I have my clients, my stakeholders, I have my project leader and everybody in the team. And when I hear something like, oh, when they are in the checkout, can we just push them like, now we have 10 minutes and you can have 50% on the next purchase? No. I have to be hard. I am the only one who says no. And I'm like kicking my project leader to say that that's not good. No. And then he has to follow me and describe to the client what the negatives is. And that's bad reviews, fines, uninstall. You will not have the trust from your customer, and your target group will disappear and your company will be in the bottom. The gray area. Just want to see how much time we have. Okay, great. Here is one example of a gray area called nudging. And nudging is something that could be good if we feel good about it. But it could also be super bad and really dark if we don't have something out of it that make us feel good. And we can look on some examples. It could be IRL. I mean, in real life, there is many examples of nagging as a manipulative way of having people doing your way. So, how does this make us feel? Guilty, right? If I don't take the stairs, I will not lose these calories. If I take too many towels, I will kill no, South America. Yeah, 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 another continent. How does this make us feel? Like, hello, everyday hero. Cheap and good food for you.
What's the translation?
Yeah, hi, everyday hero. Good and healthy and cheap. And then it is, psst, don't forget this real everyday hero. Yeah, and it's broccoli. It's like eat greens, and you will feel better. It's cheap and it's good for you. It's a nudging, like do this because it's good for you. It's the gray area. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All these pictures I'm showing you now is in the gray area. We can feel different about them, and some of them are good. I think this is good. Why not? Nobody will die from broccoli, or maybe some are allergic. I don't know, but it's still a good way of saying take care of yourself. But of course, they are doing this because they want to sell it and make money. Yeah.
I think it would be a darker gray area. The previous slide,
Yep.
darker gray area due to the fact that you're getting the image, the feeling that I'm guessing they're at rainforests.
Yeah.
Rainforests. Um, you don't really have any strong data behind the fact that if you use these specific paper towels,
Yeah.
you're actually
Yeah.
going to contribute to cutting down trees in the rainforest.
Exactly.
That's the sort of the message. That
Exactly.
that I would say that's even more than a gray area. That's a pretty dark area.
Yeah.
We should be
Manipulative.
I mean, we should, of course, we should be nudging in positive ways.
Exactly.
We should always do it based on actual
Yeah.
science. And in this case, yeah,
Yeah. I agree with you.
we're sort of ruining the message.
No. 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 No.
Yeah, we are. We are potentially ruining the message because
Oh yeah, you mean okay, okay. I'm now I'm with you. Yeah.
we risk ruining our own campaigns. Because
Exactly.
we pull this into a very dark gray nudging area.
Yeah.
People are going to look see through
We
it.
feel bad about it.
Yeah, we feel bad about it, and we might get sort of defensive, and we're going to look at this and say, well, the paper towels aren't really going to contribute to the cutting down of the rainforest.
Yeah.
Hence, you have ruined your message.
I agree with you. This is dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is kind of dark in a personal way. I can feel bad about it and feel like it's a pressure to take the stairs. And this one, yeah, it's something we want them to do because we want to earn money, but it doesn't harm anybody.
It's so interesting. Like you, I come from advertising, and
Yeah.
so the thing, for me, it's always this thing. Like, okay, I was taught into the British creative advertisement.
Yes.
Going to school is all about like tick their emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it
Yep.
is to sell.
Yep.
Because that's all. And it is like many of these companies we see here, they exist because they need to make a profit.
Exactly.
And who is the
It's the
people?
core.
Consumers. How do we take their emotions? How do we go and get into their hearts?
Yeah.
And emotions. So I wouldn't say back in days, but back in my days,
Yeah.
yes, it was a lot of this. For me, it feels like it's old school now.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, people are a bit more conscious.
Exactly.
So I hope so.
Exactly. And now we are coming into another discussion, I think, because depending on your age, if you're older, like a millennial, maybe. Sorry, I am a millennial. Okay, a boomer. If you're a boomer, okay, boomer generation. Oh, darn. Yeah, it's a gray area here. Okay. Then you can maybe easier fall for this kind of patterns. But younger generations will see through them, and we will see that this is something bad. They are trying to trick us. We will not go into their, trap. Fuck off. Yeah, I won't use you. I won't buy from you because I can see through you. So it is a generation question as well. Yes. This, when a bling blong blong when you walk the stairs, kind of a nice way of making people moves, but we also have some, logos there. Someone who wants to be seen. I don't really know what this is. What recycle? And it's kind of plastic, glass. I don't know how this works, but you get the message. I think if you don't recycle, you will just destroy the word. If you put it in here. This one, it's a different copy down here. You will save the ocean, or you will destroy the ocean. Different ways to, communicate. Three things. I don't know, it was a misspelling. Three key takeaways. One, awareness is key. We need to know about these dark patterns and all these dark UX and stop using them. And of course, guide our clients, the people we work with, who says that they want to make money. Yeah, but in a good way, not in a bad way, where we trick our users. 2, ethical design. Well-being. There is a new word like emotional design, where we were talking about here. I think it's an upcoming word, more emotional design. We are talking more about emotions and how we feel about stuff we are looking at and come contact with. Super important. So ethical design matters, and free. The consequences are real. They are expensive, and you will lose the trust of your customer all the way. Because we will not be tricked, right? We are the young generation. It's easy. I saved myself. Okay, not that good. Okay. Thank you so much. I would love you to go out and make some good design decisions. Here you have my LinkedIn. If you want to reach out or ask anything, I don't know. My best enemy tips, maybe?
Please explain the brown banana in the comment.
It's a picture from the PPP group. Yeah, so we had some, engångskameror, one-time camera shot thing. So I just took one. No. Yes.
Are there any sites or communities where we can complain about these dark patterns and so that some people find?
Yeah, of course. We have Konsumentverket in Swedish. And we also have DIGG. DIGG is a myndighet nu, sorry, my English was broken here. They are the main part where you can complain if you have sites who are not, accessible and stuff. So that's one instance. Vad har vi mer? What do you have more? I think it's on European level then, and it's a legal process on another level. Yeah.
It used to be Datainspektionen, actually. You could report breaches on both the old PUL and GDPR directly to them. I don't know how it works today, but it used to be that.
Yeah. Yeah.
they actually they used to have a form where you could
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry.
pilots today, but they used to.
Yeah, our time is up. I'm sorry, I was just. You need to go. Thank you so much. You've been lovely. And of course, come to me with questions or if you want to discuss anything.